In recent years, Europe has been showing signs of frustration of the CCP's aggressive geopolitical posture. Some European countries have begun to refuse Chinese state enterprises from participating in their economies, as the United States is deepening its cooperation with European allies to counter the CCP. The Wall Street Journal reported on February 23rd that many European countries have recently canceled contracts that CCP state-owned enterprises were set to win and are taking steps to ban Chinese companies from investing or contracting in their countries. Officials involved in the decisions said the shifts were motivated by national security concerns and disappointment with the performance of Chinese contractors. Some of the canceled projects were part of the CCP's Belt and Road program, which has brought some participating countries into trouble.
Belt and Road has been carried out for several years with many projects in operation. Many problems have emerged. It's these problems that taught those countries lessons. So now they choose to stand firm against the CCP to defend their own interests.
This shift is happening mainly in smaller European countries, such as Romania, the Czech Republic, Slovenia, and Croatia, which are taking steps to exclude Chinese companies from some public infrastructure projects. The Greek government is discussing whether to allow a Chinese shipping company to increase its majority stake in the nation's largest port. On February 17th, Lithuania also put a ban on Chinese security scanner manufacturer Nuktek from doing businesses with its airports, saying the deal posed a threat to its national security.
This action is of far-reaching significance. The focus of the CCP's global expansion is its Belt and Road initiative, its economic penetration and its scramble for infrastructure projects around the world. But these infrastructure projects are not transparent, so they bring a lot of corruption. The engineering quality often doesn't conform to the standard. So the CCP's Belt and Road is not a road to peace and prosperity, but a road of corruption and aggression, a road of sin that brings misery to people all around the world.
Parts of Eastern and Southern Europe have become more wary of Chinese companies, despite pressure from German Chancellor Merkel and French President Macron last year to reach a preliminary agreement on EU-China investment negotiations. The investment deal has yet to be formally ratified by the European Parliament and may face increasing opposition from EU lawmakers.
In fact, they have not gained any real benefits, but the CCP is becoming more and more aggressive toward these countries. I think this is a good phenomenon for the world as a whole and for restraining the CCP.
Central and Eastern Europe have been major targets of Chinese contractors, which are keen to benefit from infrastructure development in the region. However, some politicians revealed that many of their low-bid projects failed to deliver.
The CCP thinks it has power over others. It thinks it can fool the whole world. It thinks it's already the big brother of the world, that it can contend for hegemony with the United States. This arrogance has been slapped in the face by some countries in Central and Eastern Europe. Moreover, these are the smaller countries of Europe. Their resistance to the CCP makes the CCP lose face on the international stage. So the psychological blow is more serious than the physical one.
On February 9th, the CCP leader Xi Jinping held a 17+1 summit with Central and Eastern European countries in an attempt to build closer ties with Europe. But 6 European countries have opted to dismiss the video conference. EU officials see the CCP's 17+1 meeting as a way to divide the EU. Josep Borrell, the EU's foreign policy chief, also warned EU members that the CCP is exploiting their diplomatic differences to serve its own ends.
The international society has begun to reevaluate the CCP and become wary of it. This indicates that the future of the CCP on the international stage will be very, very restricted, and it's not as popular as it used to be. I think the current approach the West is taking in treating the CCP is very good for keeping it in check.
On February 17th, the Estonian government issued a report on international security, warning that the CCP's economic, technological, and intelligence expansion in the West is aimed at dividing and weakening the United States and Europe. Due to some new restrictions on social media, our channel might be affected. If you'd like to stay tuned to our channel and to receive notifications and updates, please provide us with your email by clicking the link below. Thanks for your support.